Morning, morning. Let me see if you can hear me. Yeah, I guess you can. Oh, oh, oh. Mm, 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 mm. Curious if it works. Okay, okay. Mm, mm, mm. Ah, new week. Oh, hello, Watson. Uh, about the trade. Um, I've been holding on to this trade since pre-market 6 o'clock, 6:30. And yeah, I have added here, and now we're just consolidating in this area, and my target would be to see 310, which is a new week opening up in the middle of the Asian range. Actually, here was the middle of the Asian range at 287, but my assumption is that we ran this liquidity, we respected this fair value gap, we respected the 15-minute, and and we're gonna attack basically all these highs because on a weekly basis we just started. Maybe this is the bottom of the range, but it's early to tell. Anything can happen. And now I'm gonna move my stop loss because I don't want this low to be taken now. We have 10 minutes until the open, and this is a fair value gap in itself, so yeah. No way, no how. Basically, I don't want for this to be respected right now. We ran through these lows, so I want to see this relative equal highs being taken now. Because this is a 15-minute candle that I would like to stay untouched. Let's see how we open. If we're still gonna be in a position by the open, I would just like for us to run all this liquidity right here, basically. And if that's gonna happen, I want to see this high being taken, and then ultimately 310, which is the new week opening up, the one we opened on Sunday. And I can show you right now very quick how did I got into this position and why I considered it. Let's see. Yep. So let's start with a weekly time frame, right? We open, we gap down. We're still inside this fair value gap. However, my idea would be If we stay below this by Wednesday, it means we're going lower. However, we have these relative equal highs here. So if the price bothered this much, why not take them and then go lower? Basically seek all this liquidity, all these shorts here. Now moving on the daily, we took Thursday low. We're trading inside this BC, which is a bullish signal, right? And we left relative equal highs here. And this one's on a daily. A lot of liquidity. So if you want to manipulate and engineer a big move, why don't you just take it lower for people to believe that we're gonna go low and attack them? Obviously, this is just a trade idea that I tried. It's not a certainty until it happens. But considering we would like to touch the new week opening up, maybe, and we touched this. Basically, we took this low here as well. You cannot see it, but we took it. So I'm kind of like trying to catch the bottom here of a bigger move. There is a possibility we're going to see the lows and then that's going to happen and we're going to go higher. That's a very probable situation. But I believe we're well positioned. We have a tight stop loss. So maybe if we're not being taken out by the open, maybe we can seek the week opening, which is weekly opening price, the previous monthly high. That would be my exit if we go that far. That would be my ultimatum. But I do believe for the rest of the week, I don't know if it's going to happen on Monday. Maybe it will. But I do believe that if this move holds and we're going higher, I believe we're going to attack these relative equal highs here. But yeah, let's see if we're still going to be in this position and we still can take advantage of this. Yeah, this is the position. Guess you can hear me. I would like for us to already attack these highs before the open. I don't want to catch the volatility of the open, to be honest, because it might just come, take my stop loss, and then just move higher. So yeah, I don't want to get into that. Yeah, I like this move. If we take the highs, I'm gonna move to break even at least, because if it's seeking liquidity and not go higher, it's clearly we're in the wrong here. But yeah, this is what I want to see basically before the open. I want for us to take the highs and at the open just to have straight up a big move attacking 290. First we're gonna have to attack obviously 226 and then 290. And why I'm positive about this move is like we're minus 1% at the open, which means we already took a lot of sell side, right? We can look for buy side and basically go on the positive for the rest of the day, maybe +1, +0.50%. It has a lot of room to breathe. It's not like you're buying in hopes to go from 1% plus on the day to 1.5. You're going from minus, you're trying to go to plus. Is the power of 3, it's called as well, and this is how it looks. Let me show you on the daily. Basically, if you want for this candle to be green, you want to catch it at the bottom when it's red and then sell it at the green and attack basically this relative equal highs here. But yeah, see why I don't want the open. I don't want this big moves. to happen and take me out. For example, this type of moves, I don't advise to do them on a real account. You don't know if you're going to get filled here. And if you have just an aggressive move lower, you're toasted. So be careful on real accounts because you're not going to get instantly filled as you are with live sim accounts or sim accounts, the way these funded accounts are. But yeah, once we take those highs, I'm gonna start placing my profit targets and everything because I know it's gonna move fast. And we have a breaker that can happen if we take 226, have a low, a high, low, low, and potential higher high. Let's see. Don't tease me, baby. 1 minute until you open. Maybe 10 seconds before the open, we can take those highs. So I can move my stop loss. But throughout the day, if my move is gonna work, throughout the day, I'll let you know if I spot any type of trades that you can take while I'm on stream. I'll let you know if I see any type of setups. 3, 2, 1. Yep. To the bank, baby. Break even. First target, 226. Done. Next target, 310. Not 5, but 3. 300. Let's put it 305. Sell. I like it. I like it. That's how it's supposed to be. Yes, 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 yes. No matter what happens, I'm leaving with a profit. I'm moving my stop loss. 210 is the next target. My stop loss. At 290, I'm gonna take a partial or just a full position. Let me give me a second. 300 and Basically, we want for this to hold because it's already a big move to the upside. So even if the price wants to move lower, it needs to take a swing high. So let's see how it's going to behave after it takes this swing high now. It's not a certainty it's going to take that swing high, even if it wants to move lower, but market structure theory, it says so. So let's trust it at the moment and not use emotions as a reason to exit. Okay, so 290 is the mid of the Asian range. So I like the fact that we left just a small wick and we're moving higher. Institutional order drill. Relative equal highs left here. Mm. Mm. We don't have many news this week, so let's move higher. I don't want a retracement right now. I just want big spikes. Sorry. Yeah, like this. And to close it up high there. 290 is close, only 20 points away. 291. I took one off. After all, it's a partial, it's a target. We need to protect our position. Let's put two more at 300. I want to keep one more to see how far it can go. 309 is the next target. This high. Filled. Only one contract left. Above here. 309 is the next one. We already secured 800. 337 would be the next target and my exit. But 349 would be considered a point of liquidity as well. We touched the new week opening gap. Amazing day, beautiful day. What I'm most happy about is the fact that I was seeing through exactly what the market wanted to do. And that gives me plenty of satisfaction. Okay, let's move a bit more. Or we don't have any reasons to not be in a trade right now. So I don't want to just exit. 299. Let me delete some of this. It's very clustered. So I can see properly what's happening. So we took all these highs. We took the new week opening up. We have the monthly at 347 and 9. My idea would be to attack 500, but I don't know. I don't think it's gonna happen today. So I'm happy for you, bro. I would suggest anyone to exit the trades as we are inside the fair value gap in form of a CB on an hourly basis. So let me see, 365. 365 and the monthly 349. Yeah, this would be another point of liquidity. Asian highs, the Asian highs are another reason. But yeah, now after all this run, we can see the most of the bulk of the move have happened. So I'm just protecting my position right now. It can still come lower and just move higher. At this point, I'm just trying to preserve my capital. So yeah, I understand that the price might want to reach into this one. At the same time, maybe I wanted to have this one as a breakaway gap, so not to be touched. Next, what's next? $356 and 50. Monthly highs would be at 383. This was respected. Let's move. Sell stop a bit. We have taken another high, so this is another partial you should take. And basically, this is a 5 minute. You don't want for the price to come back into that. You just want the price to run right now. Let me just use previous close. If that's a scenario we want to entertain. I'm not losing too much with only one micro, so I'm gonna let it run if that's in the books. Look at the open on the 15 minute. Insane open. Beautiful open. No, I did not. The only reason I'm not creating a Discord is because I don't have the time on my hands to be dealing with that. So I'll do it this week, and we're moving. Okay, I'll do it this week, and I'll try to be active. I just don't want to overpromise something, so I'm reluctant. But I'll do everything I'm saying, so don't worry. Anything that I might be delaying is due to serious reasons. However, if I'm gonna promise I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna keep my word. The same thing I said about I already opened an account. I just need to fund it, and we're gonna do that challenge of 500 to 10,000. Everything is gonna happen. It's just a matter of timing. So don't worry. On the 15 minute, we're trading inside the fair value gap already, which is this one. And on the 5 minute as well. Let's see if we touch the monthly high. Yeah. You have 117 until June. Maybe we can make it 500. I was thinking last night, I was just thinking about it, how I should structure the challenge, because it's not a lot of money. So at the beginning, we're going to have strict rules like 2 maximum losses, number of contracts. I'll start with 2 contracts. If I lose 1 contract, if I lose again, I stop trading for the day. Well, I'm going to have to structure it some way because it's very, very tight. 500 is very, very tight. In order to reach 10,000, of course. Plus, you want to do it in a timely manner. You don't want to do it in a year, right? You want to scale very fast. So, yeah. No setup so far. Only maybe this small gap here could have been bought inside this order block, but that's too nimble. Yeah, beautiful run. My ultimatum is at 406, right below this high. So 368. It's touched now. Sometimes no intervention is the best strategy. Don't touch it, let it run. If it's happening, okay. If not, grind it 75 from 5k. So why is he not sharing his secrets with you? That a good friend would do, at least. Just saying, playing. 375 meaning demo count. That's Aussie dollar, right? Aussie US dollars. Australian. Yep. Fair enough. Let's see what's next. What are we having here? We can buy this one or this one, and this is a stop loss. Let's do it like this. I'm not gonna buy it. I'm just reading the price. This or this can be bought. Let me move my stop a bit more as well. And basically buy one of these two. This is your stop loss. If it works, it works. If not, you're done for the day. But yeah, Watson, don't try it because you're already profitable. So something I truly emphasize on. If you had a profitable trade, keep it. Don't overtrade. Be happy, be content with what you have. A winning day is a winning day. I truly think we're gonna see 418 today. 529 would be insane to see it. Exactly. Don't ruin your day. After this, you can just enjoy life. So yeah, you see here, these are relative equal highs. This is a buy right here. Even if it comes lower, this is a buy. What's your stop loss gonna be like? You buy at 356, stop loss is 40 points. You just buy 2-3 micros, you're good. Because what you're aiming is you buy at 360, you're aiming for 418, right? If you wanna be optimistic about the rest of the day, aim for 529. I'm gonna be making a nice video about today. Dun, 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 dun. Mm, 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 mm. Beautiful volatility this morning. Nine seventeen candle. So what about the 917 candle? Aha, got it. Ah, so you had the trade idea and I just gave you the ultimate conviction. Yeah, fair enough. To be honest, usually I like to wait for 9:45 to trade, but there are certain setups like this that I wanna enter and I wanna exercise on them before the market open because things like this can happen. 9:30 candle spike up. You don't wanna buy this. Like, sure you can try it, but it's not the winning strategy on the long run because you're gonna be buying 229 for. I guess it's a good risk reward, but at the same time, how can you know this candle was not just reaching this liquidity over here and this one, right? And it's just gonna go lower because you have relative equal lows here. You need to know market structure. You need to think of a higher time frame. Like, okay, if this move is gonna happen, why is it gonna happen? But yeah, most probably I'm gonna close this trade at 418, and I'm gonna regret not buying this because it's gonna go to 500. But hey, I need to respect my rules. Right now, we're attacking basically the Asian high, which is at 383. Mm. And as I said, see monthly high, how important it is. It's holding the price here. Now we are in the middle of the new week opening up, but we traded in the upper portion, half upper portion of it. Now we're coming back here again for this 5-minute fair value gap. And if this is gonna hold, which is where my stop loss is gonna be moving, and if this is gonna hold here, we are gonna see 418. So this is a good indication. It's a good idea. It's a good idea. See the candles, the way they are holding here, just the wick, the bodies, they respect this one. So they came back here and now it's gonna be boom. Mm-mm-mm. Beautiful day to be alive. And today I suffered. I went for a run because I had some beers yesterday. So I punished myself for having those. I was like, it's gonna be a difficult day for me. Mm-mm. But I guess it's not. Sorry for that. I was talking to my girlfriend. To my girl. Mm, imagine. Because I was thinking this week and I was like, maybe I should have just deposited the money for the account we've been talking about. This trade would have been insane. It would have set up a good start. So imagine 2 contracts until now, because that was my ultimate target, 368, right? 2 contracts, 167. Trying to make a quick math without using my phone. I have 2K, 4K, 400, 800. Yeah. It's playing. It's playing. 10 o'clock. We're gonna have to see the power of 3 on that 1 hour, which means if you want for the 1 hour candle to go higher, you need to see a wick on the way down. But yeah, this is how you make 1.2K using high time frame analysis. So yeah, the fact that we're gapping down falls in line with what I just said earlier. See this 1 hour, let me hide the drawing. See this 1 hour candle, it has a wick on the way up and on the way down. This is how candles work, most of them. So right now you want to see a bit of retraction, a bit of a correction, so we can go higher. It's simple as that. Simple, but it's not easy. And now you just want to see the Asian range being attacked. The Asia range is from 8 o'clock to midnight. This is where they trade in Asia. That's why it's called Asian range, because of the difference in time zone. Okay, see, and we attacked already the Asian high, which was 383. Let me delete everything else. Almost got filled. Out. I'm not even gonna wait. See you. Thank you as well. Mhm. 1,290 profit. These are the orders and no positions left. And I believe we got out at the top for the moment. Let's show the labels. So we bought 3 right here. Just delete this one. What we had in mind, we were buying this. It was a fair value gap and we had one here. My stop loss initially was here. Then we added and we just waited for the move. Mhm. Now we're touching the new week opening gap, the high of it. We took the Asian high. We have these relative equal highs here at 418. And ultimately, maybe for the rest of the day, we're gonna seek 529, basically previous week's high. Yep, that was in the books. So I believe, considering the speed and how we're moving, 529 is the ultimate target. Mhm. Let's change the profit for the day. And I believe we're gonna see 529 today. Beautiful move. We were bullish on the higher time frame, so Now we have all this liquidity to grab, all this volume imbalance of fair value gap, sorry, and yeah, just reach last week's high. Everything is happening on Monday, so that's surprising. It means we're gonna be having an interesting week moving forward. We formed the week, so basically next targets would be 529, 640, 22,054, and 672. Good days to be a swing trader. Mm-hmm. We're still going higher. And I don't think that's gonna stop for the rest of the day, but I think I'm gonna close my stream because I'm not gonna take any more trades. And yeah, primarily I believe we're gonna attack 529. It's only 10 o'clock. We just started the day, so yeah, I believe that's gonna happen. And it's gonna happen fast too, until 11 o'clock most probably. Yeah, it was obvious, the manipulation they were doing here. Anyway, thank you for tuning in. See you next time. See you tomorrow at the same time. Peace.